Hello, Neil Bush. I've been to China and I placed the U.S.-China relationship very high on my priority list of things to do in my life, and I've had a blessing of being on the front row of watching China's development, so very nice to meet you. My first visit to China was when I was a 20-year-old college student. My father had just been assigned the position as Chief Liaison Officer representing the United States government in Beijing. He was the second representative. He became known as the bicycling ambassador back in the day. So my brothers and sister and I visited Beijing for 3 weeks. We visited Wuxi, Nanjing, and Shanghai for a week with my mom. We took a train ride all the way down there. And it was an eye-opening experience for me personally, because we'd never been to China, and China was really not well known to the West. We rode bikes everywhere. It was a real adventurous time for us to come to China. My dad and mom established amazing relationships even back then. They loved the Chinese culture. They loved giving tours of the famous Chinese sites at the time. They loved the people they met. And that love for China has been a really important part of my dad's life ever since. There's no way to have imagined 43 years ago that China would evolve into the second largest economy in the world, where people, could enjoy choosing where they're going to live and who they're going to marry and where they're going to work, and go overseas for travel and study abroad and do all these things that Chinese people are doing today. It was unimaginable back then, and it's been an amazing experience to have a front row seat to see China rise. I've been to the area a few times, and it's remarkable to see the development, especially in Shenzhen, but it's amazing to see the development in southern China, and the influence of Hong Kong and the trade and all those aspects down here has been pretty phenomenal over the many years that I've been doing work here. So those are my two interests, to promote business activities and ties, but also in the bigger picture to promote closer relations. Chinese people are very welcoming and warm, and I wish Americans could see China the way I've seen China, especially over the past 40+ years, to see how it's evolved and how much change has taken place and how that change is for the good, for the world. So unfortunately, people haven't had that opportunity, so I try to do my best, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you, to share my experiences, because it's important for people to have real awareness and not just believe the fake news out there about China's intentions. So my wish is that the American people and the Chinese people understand that even though there are going to be bumps in the road or there are daily challenges, we have so much more in common. We are human beings. We're both by nature kind and loving and generous, and by nature we should be, we do have a leaning towards collaboration. So I just hope we can move towards a better understanding and more love and collaborations and have higher impact together on making the world a better place.